What's up, y'all? It's the Honest Movie Guy, and I'm back with another movie review for Hallmark's Countdown to Christmas. Today, I want to review one of the movies from this past week. There was a lot of them. Here's another one. It is called The Christmas Club, as usual, made this year. I really enjoyed this one. It was more romance-focused, and it had good chemistry between the leads, and a pretty good movie, and I'll let you know about it in this review. So for those who have forgotten, this is how it works. First I give you a synopsis of the movie, then I give you a spoiler-free review of the movie, finally I give my honest rating and my honest recommendation. So let's jump in. The synopsis for The Christmas Club reads: Two busy strangers meet when they help an elderly woman find her lost Christmas savings. Thanks to fate and Christmas magic, they also find something they were both missing: true love. So the synopsis literally describes like what the movie's about, really. An elderly woman, she ends up losing her $80 savings that she's going to spend on Christmas presents. Our leads come to her rescue, and then the missing money ends up bringing our leads together throughout the movie time and time again. Now I want to start with the actors. Elizabeth Mitchell plays Olivia, our lead lady, and Cameron Matheson plays Edward, our leading man. I really like them. I thought that they were both likable individually as characters. I thought their portrayals of the characters were very good. I thought they had very witty banter and dialogue. I thought the chemistry between them was great. If it wasn't for the chemistry, it wouldn't have been a good movie, and I really enjoyed this one. The chemistry was great from the start to the finish. You really were, rooting for them. You felt like they actually were into each other. You wanted to see where it was going to go, and I just really enjoyed it. So I got no complaints in terms of their chemistry. They did an amazing job. Really helped carry the movie. I felt like Cameron was a little bit better than Olivia, better than Elizabeth Mitchell in her portrayal of Olivia. I just felt like sometimes Olivia came off a little neurotic in the movie. Could just be how the script was written, or could just be the portrayal of the character. But I do feel like Cameron, who played Edward, did do a better job and help carry the movie a little better. Now, in terms of the plot, from what I read online, it's not crazy original, but for me, I've never seen it before, so I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool to see something I hadn't seen before, so that made it my experience a lot better when watching this movie. I found that it was nice that the main plot didn't overtake the romance. The romance was literally the main plot of this movie rather than, it kind of being a side plot, which I've seen in other of the Hallmark Countdown to Christmas movies this year. So I enjoyed that the romance was the main focus and that the plot had these little moments that brought our characters together to help that romance develop. So it was nice to see, the romance blossom from the beginning to the end rather than just having little moments here and there and then we just hit the end and then we're supposed to be like, okay, that was great. So I really liked that they took time to develop this romance rather than it just happen abruptly. I also loved how the plot had a little twists and turns, especially in terms of the conflicts of the film. There was two conflicts that I found that in typical Hallmark movies, they just go the predictable route, from how the conversation starts, where it's going to go, and then what's going to happen, how the characters are going to have to redeem themselves. However, in this one, there was two conflicts the first conflict could have been this, like literally the central main conflict of the film, and it ended up taking a complete 180 in the conversation, which I loved because it was different than usual predictability that we see. And then the second big conflict, again, it seemed like, okay, here is this big conflict that's our characters gonna have to overcome, but again, it took a 180 in the conversation and went a different route. So I did enjoy that. It added, a different experience, and for me personally, because I didn't think it was gonna go that way. I thought it was gonna be this typical predictable route. Now, IMDb gave this movie a 7. I'm agreeing with this rating. I thought it was one of the better Hallmark Countdown to Christmas movies that have come out this year. It really focused on the romance. This is the one that is focused on the romance the most out of all of them, because it seemed like this movie was literally just about mainly the romance, and then all the other things happening along the way were just side plots rather than being the main focus. So I really enjoyed that, it focused on the romance. The leads had great chemistry, so I got no complaints there. And the plot, although some people are going to say it's not original, I don't think it is. It might be loosely an adaptation of a book or whatever. It is still pretty enjoyable, not the typical save this or save that type of plot. Even though there is elements of that, it was a little bit different in how it was executed. So I recommend you guys to go out, watch The Christmas Club. It is one of the better ones, I think maybe top 5 so far out of the 11 or 12 movies that I've reviewed that have come out so far, and I think this is one worth watching. So go out, watch The Christmas Club, and enjoy it. That's it for this review. I'm the Honest Movie Guy. Make sure to like and subscribe below, and tune in to more videos for Hallmark's Countdown to Christmas.